Hello and welcome back to the Missouri State Bears Dynasty, where last week we beat our rivals Arkansas State, and we are now back in conference play against UTEP. And let's go ahead and hop into recruiting. I want to show y'all what I've been doing so far, messing around with a couple of guys that I want to recruit. And just like normal, Alex Isidro is so close to committing that I don't think there's a chance that these guys can come back. If they do, good for them. We just weren't meant to have him. So I decided to bump his stuff down to 10 and then move on. Robert McCracken, Illinois is getting close. If they get any closer or overpass us, then I'm just going to have to move on and try and get a different edge. Cornell Trupica, huge lead on him. Same with Al Rasmussen, but Ball State is catching up. And they stole our quarterback last year. So I'm doubling down on this guy. I'm giving him 50 points. Nate Evanson, will linebacker. We have a huge lead on him, just like Cliff So, Nasir Marvin, Dalton Paul, who I was interested in. He's a dual threat quarterback. He was not getting any offers. I looked at him and I was like, man, I want to go after this guy. So we're going to go after him. And then three guys I put on our board is Joe Falk, Robbie Moffitt, and Devon Poe. Two wide receivers, one strong safety. We need a strong safety. Chris Gann Jr. is not going to be here for long. He's from California. And yeah, I just decided we don't have a lot of scouting points, so I just decided to give him. And for some reason, my wide receiver playing style for both of these guys is not going so well. So I am going to keep them on our board because we're in first place for them. We need wide receivers, but also I'm just gonna go after a couple more guys to see if we can get them. Hey, y'all see our wide receiver room? It's not the best, but let's go and hop into UTEP and see how they're doing this year. Marcos Davila, Midland, Texas, 3-star backfield creator, is a stud, and he has 93 throw power, and it can get better. This dude is a stud, and yeah, we're gonna have our hands full with this guy as we are just trying to beat him and try to get our 8th win of the season. I can't believe that we have not lost a game yet. I haven't changed any of the sliders. Maybe I need to bump them up a little bit, but that's crazy. Let's go and hop into the next player. Jaylon Brown from Nacogdoches, Texas. I do not know how to pronounce that, but he is speedy. He's got decent hands, route running, elusiveness. This guy's just a fast guy. We need to keep up with our speed as we got burnt a couple times last game. You know, our big problems for our cornerbacks has been speed. So we're going to have to watch out for this guy. Let's go and look at the rest of the roster. Like I said, 59 on paper, but these dudes are some studs. We have a whole bunch of 70 overalls here. They're probably in the 70s, but most of the guys you see in the top are running backs, wide receivers, offensive linemen. We're going to have our hands full with their offense. Let's go and hop into this game, though, and face the UTEP Miners. And we are back in conference play as Missouri State comes out ready to win its 8th game of the year against the UTEP Miners. Let's go and hop in this game, man. We're so excited as they are the best team in our conference, rivaling us for first place. We have to establish dominance. Let's get into it. And we are sending out our defense first as UTEP comes out. Marcos Davila had 4 touchdowns last game with 385 passing yards. We're going to have to slow him down. Let's get into it. And like I said, our biggest weakness is the passing game. But they hand the ball off, and they have a wide open lane, and they get a gain of 4. We're going to have to hold this guy in if we're going to want to win this conference game. As they pass it to an open receiver who's streaking downfield, and they might be in Missouri State territory. They're at the 49. And that's something you don't want to see as, man, they line up with their receiver in the backfield. They have a little weird offense. UTEP last time, I thought he was a tight end, but he breaks loose and jukes out a defender, and he gets a gain of 8. Lance Barnes with a gain of 8, man. That was impressive as he just broke through our our line, and, you know, he's doing the dang thing as he tries to throw it to a tight end, but that's incomplete. 3rd down and 2. We have to make this count. As we were trying to get them off the field, they hand the ball off, and guess who's there? Tylon Lee with the tackle. And out comes our offense as, man, Edward Riddick has 11 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the year, and he's trying to improve that. Let's keep going, boys. And after a good punt from them, we're on the 6-yard line. Backed up, but Josh Joyner already knows what to do as he gets a juke move, and he gets taken down 1st and 10. And he is out of wear and tear, so it's going to be hard to keep him in. But we hand the ball off to Iverson Young, who gets a huge gain of 5. But like I said, we're out of wear and tear with him. I don't know what that means, but we are going to have to play smarter with him. As Jerron Askren gets a huge block, and he gets a first down. And we are just moving right now as Marquez Aragon's the lead back right now. As here we go. We see Dylan Dickerson streaking, and he gets an 8-yard gain. We're going to go ahead and send Boyd in motion and try and get this first down. We get a couple good blocks, and Boyd's running it upfield, and he's just going to run out of bounds, getting the first down. And you love to see the playmakers come out, as we have struggled on offense the last 2 years. But we get a couple good blocks for Aragon, and he gets a gain of 8. And they already line up in man up 3 deep. That's weird. The computer has been really weird lately, but we're going to get the first down there. It's 1st and 10. Let's see if we can capitalize on this play. As we have Dylan Dickerson streaking down, and he gets the catch, 1st and 10. And Dylan Dickerson has been the biggest surprise for me so far. As they're sending the blitz, we fake the screen pass. We're just going to throw it to him real quickly as he almost gets the catch for a touchdown. But yeah, like I said, man, he's been the biggest surprise of this offense year long. We're going to throw it to Reese real quick, who gets the catch, and he's running in for a touchdown. We scored first against UTEP. Let's go. And someone who has stepped out and played big is Sean Reese, the receiver, as they hand it off to the running back one more time, and he gets a gain of 9. The junior Lance Barn is wearing number 89, but he plays running back. So I guess he's tight end / running back, but they fake the handoff one more time, and their quarterback's going to keep it. He gets the first down. Davila sneaky with the play, gets a 1st and 10. Let's see what he's going to do here as he's calling out the Mike linebacker. Let's see, as he's dropping back to pass one more time, but we're putting pressure on him, and Tylon Lee almost gets to him. That's 2nd and 10. As their biggest part of them is their receiving core, as they get a first down on Navon Barrett. Bend but don't break has been the mantra for this defense all year long. As we're putting pressure on him again, Navon Barrett almost gets to him, but a wide receiver comes loose and gets the first down. This has been an entirely different defense, as we are leading the nation right now in points allowed with only 89. 3rd down and 7 with 41 seconds remaining. They have not been able to score. Yeah, as we did not allow a touchdown last game either, beating Arkansas State 31-6, but they get the pass off here, and that's the end of the first quarter, man. We are up 7-0 after we got a quick touchdown, but UTEP's been owning the possession time so far, as they have 80 passing yards, 28 rushing yards, and 7 yards of gain. Let's go ahead and hop into the second quarter and get it. And we have to snuff out this offense real quick as we're sending Dash Ballman on a blitz. Let's see what we can do. They're sending the handoff. They fake it, and we try to put pressure on him, but they break a tackle, and they're in for the touchdown. That's the first touchdown we allowed in 6 quarters. Man, Babcock dancing on us, celebrating, letting us know that, hey, they're no slouches. And we come back on offense as it's 1st and 10, and we are looking to strike one more time. They're sending the blitz. Let's see if we can maintain coverage, but Aragon gets the catch. I did not know he had hands like that. What a great catch by Marquez Aragon as we're sending Iverson Young on a quick screen. He gets the pass, and he's running upfield for the first down. And we are already marching as this offense has been hot all year long as we are looking for someone, but we decide to run it, and we get a gain of 2 on the play. And looking for a quick first down. It's 3rd and 3. Let's see what we could do. As we see Boyd running up the field, he gets the catch, but it's knocked out. We have to punt. And it is a tied game for UTEP as they get the ball back. And after a quick 3rd and out, hey, we have to answer. 9 minutes remaining. They decide to run the ball, but he has nowhere to go as they're just holding on to the blocks. And man, it's 1st and 10. And our defensive line could not get off the blocks on that play. And they get a 1st and 10 as they're running quickly upfield, but Chris Gant Jr. gets a stop. And it's 2nd down and 9 for UTEP as they are looking to get the first down. He rolls out, and he has many receivers open, but he throws it to the receiver, and it is short of a first down. It's 3rd down and 5. And man, we need to get off the field. Let's see what we can do as they are marching. And we have everyone covered up, it seems like. But he throws it open to a receiver who gets the first down. Davila, 10 for 12, man. He's having a huge game so far as we almost get into Missouri State territory. He throws it out to his tight end real quick, and that's a gain of 3. And we want to make sure we can get them off the field. And we're dropping everyone back in coverage, but we have to make sure this quarterback doesn't run as well. As he drops back, and man, who can he throw it to? It looks like he has no one, but he throws it to a receiver quick who gets the spin move and a first down. 2nd and 7. We cannot stop this quarterback. This quarterback is having the game of his life as he is looking to win this conference game. Let's see what they do as they throw it to a receiver quick, and he breaks loose. He gets the first down. And we want to see if he can make a play here as we're sending the blitz. Let's see what he does here as he drops back, and we are on him, but he throws it quick to a receiver who gets the catch and a first down. And our normally strong defense is getting poked out on this play as they try to break loose, but Dash Bauman's there. And Lance Barnes gets stopped short as we are on our heels right now, and we need to try and get in the end zone. He breaks a tackle, and he's in. That's a touchdown for UTEP, and they take the lead. Wow, what a score by them. And out comes our offense, who needs to respond after UTEP goes down and scores. Let's see what we can do as we get sacked quick, and that is 2nd and 22. And man, what's the response here? It looks like they're sending the blitz. Let's see what we can do here as we see our running back streaking down the field, but it's blocked. And already getting the ball back with 2 minutes remaining in the quarter is UTEP, and they have a chance to score as they pick up every block and they get the catch, and that's a first down. And this quarterback cannot get stopped as he's having the game of his life. But Tylon Lee gets the pressure he wants, but he just cannot make the tackle. And it's 2nd and 1. He fakes the handoff, and he's running upfield. He gets tackled, making the first down. 2nd and 4. There's 7 seconds remaining on the clock. They're running the screen pass real quickly, and he drops the ball. And it's 3rd down and 4 as they need to convert if they want to score a touchdown. But they still have a chance at a field goal. Let's see what they can do here. As he gets pressure on him, he throws it to a receiver, and that's almost a touchdown. Scary scene right there as they almost kick a field goal to score. There's 42 seconds left. They kick it. It's up, and it is off the upright, leaving it 14-7. And you love to see this. There's 21 seconds left. We're marching as we throw it to Aragon, who gets the catch, but it's fumbled. He's taken down. He might score. No way! As that's Edward Riddick's 4th interception on the season. As Aragon gets lit up, and they might have a chance to score themselves. What a turn of events as we are shocked. As UTEP has a chance to score and become bowl eligible. I just noticed that. But they get the catch, and with 7 seconds, they have to make a play. And I think they're going to get the field goal. But he's taking all the time in the world. He throws it quick with 2 seconds left, and he runs out of bounds. And they can go up 2 scores. After this, he kicks the field goals. It's up, and he misses again. Oh my gosh, Missouri's taking safe as he misses a field goal. I don't know what the heck this kicker's on, but they need to find a new one. We are down just 7. Lucky, as we have been getting dominated this half. Only allowed 106 passing yards with 30 rushing yards. 200 passing yards for them, man. Our defense needs an answer as we have gotten lucky, making it only a 7-point game. Let's hop into the second half and see if we can bounce back and answer. And here we go, 1st and 10 after a huge halftime speech by Coach Buddy Sampson. Let's see what we can do. As we see a receiver running deep, he gets the catch and he drops it. And facing a 3rd down and 10, it looks like they're sending the blitz as they bring their safety down. And they are indeed. As we have no one to throw it to, we're just going to throw it deep, but we are taken out. And UTEP gets the ball back as we could not even get a yard on that drive. But hey, it's 1st and 10 for them. They get a huge pass, and he's running upfield for the first down. How can we stop this guy, though? That's the question. Man, this dude is a stud. Davila, Marco Davila. Let's remember that name in the transfer portal as they get a juke move and a tackle, and he's taken down 3rd and 4. Can we get them off the field? This is important. Let's do it. 9 minutes remaining as they send a receiver in motion, and they fake the handoff, and they're running it. And they get the first down. Their coaches are just out-coaching us this game as there's 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd, and they are already in Missouri State territory. They send the blitz one more time, and they fake the handoff, but we are there. That's Navon Barrett with the sack. He's been coming up huge this season. And it's 3rd down and 17, and they are looking to pass it on this play as they're running streaks. Let's see if they can do it, as that is incomplete, 4th and 17. And after a dominant game last game, we are not responding well. Let's see what we can do as we get a couple good blocks. Iverson Young's running it up the field, and he gets the first down. And man, we sure are missing Josh Joyner right now as he's injured. He's been struggling with injury issues the last 2 seasons. As we cannot get a block, we throw it up for Dylan Dickerson, who gets the catch, and he breaks a tackle. He's running it upfield, man. This is the slowest, fastest receiver I've ever seen, but we're marching. And Dylan Dickerson, man, he's having himself a season right now. As here we go. Edward Riddick sees the field open up for him, and he's just going to slide here as he gets a gain of 8. And Marquez Aragon's now in as we are looking to score. As we get a couple good blocks, and Aragon's running it upfield. Let's go. That's a 1st and 10. And that's how you want to see an offense respond after going 3 and out. Here we go. As we see Dylan Dickerson streaking down again, he gets the catch and breaks another tackle. This game's about us, not them. Here we go. We're going to hand the ball off to Iverson Young, and he gets a couple good blocks, and he gets the 1st down. And it's 1st and goal. As we are running the screen pass, we see our tight end running down the field, and he gets the catch for the touchdown. We are down 3. That's Jerron Aspirin with a great catch. Let's go, fellas. We're back in it. And after an 83-yard drive, UTEP comes back out. Let's see what we could do as they try to hand the ball off, but we are swarming as we got momentum back. They have to respond after getting 3. They fake the handoff, and we get to him. That is a huge 2nd sack by Navon Barrett, and Marcos Davila comes up injured. What a huge play by this cornerback. 3rd down and 18. Their backup quarterback is in and is expected to make a play, and he does get a pass off, but man, I don't think he's going to escape this, and he doesn't. 4th and 12. And the house is bumping as we have a chance to come back and get back in this game as we get a 1st down from Marquez Aragon. And here we go. Edward Riddick is hot as we fake the handoff. And man, we have more time than ever. But I think Edward Riddick's going to run it for the 1st down. And he does. That's a 1st and 10. Only 149 passing yards, but he's been making it count. As here we go. It's 1st and 10 again. We throw it to Aragon one more time. And that's a 1st and goal. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, us marching, but down still, making it 17-14, making this an interesting game. And hey, with this game, we might be in the top 25 afterwards if we win this game. We saw there was a little bit of interest from the committee, but we haven't had the toughest of schedules. Let's see if we can beat these guys. And it's nighttime at Missouri State Stadium, and we are looking to score here. As we get great blocks, and Edward Riddick's going to try and run it in. He does, and that's a touchdown. The first play of the 4th quarter is the score, and it's from your freshman quarterback who's been phenomenal this year. Let's go, Ed. And UTEP takes over. For the first time in this game, they are down by 4 points. They fake the handoff, and they are looking for a score. He's breaking out, but oh, we're almost there. Oh, and we are, and that should have been a fumble. Van Booker comes up with a pass breakup, and we're going to put more pressure on this quarterback. Make a play, quarterback. As we do, and he gets hit quick. A complete momentum shift as it's 3rd down and 10. What is the play call here for the UTEP Miners as they have not seen this Missouri State team before? They throw it deep to a receiver, and it is incomplete. That's 4th down. And you can call us the bounce house now because this stadium is bouncing after we take a 4th quarter lead. We get a couple good blocks, but Marquez Aragon is taken down. It's 3rd down and 8. As they are looking to respond, we see our running back running out quickly, and that's Aragon with the 1st down. They sent the blitz. We answered. 2nd down and 5, and let's see what we can do. As we fake the handoff, but they're sending the blitz, and we see Dylan Dickerson running down the field. He gets a catch once again. And man, they asked for this offense, and they got it. As they're sending the blitz, we get a good block, and Reese is running down the field for his 2nd touchdown of the game. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. The stadium pulse is going crazy, 28-17. And man, if we can respond, we will. But they get a catch and a 1st down. And that's a pickup of 13. What changed in the second half is putting pressure on this quarterback, and he hasn't been able to respond. This dude does not know when the blitz is coming or when it's not. But Tylon Lee, you see him sprinting out there. And 2nd down and 3. Let's see if we can get in this quarterback's head as we're planning to send the blitz. And we do. But they throw it to a wide open running back who gets the 1st down. And after a pickup of 12, it's 1st and 10 for the UTEP Miners. And we have to respond. As he throws it out quickly to a receiver who gets the catch. And it's 2nd and 4. And they are not out of this game yet. 5 minutes remaining. We send the pressure. Oh, but we get stopped. And that is a catch, and it's 1st and goal. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, it could be a one-score game as they will be only down 8. Let's see what we do here. with 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. We send the blitz, and Navon Barrett is there again, and he gets the turnover. That's his 3rd sack of the game. Lights out for this cornerback. What a play. We get the ball back. The moment they were supposed to answer is gone. And man, what's the play call here? As we're running, and Edward Riddick is open. He gets a 9-yard gain. This quarterback has decided when to run and when not to. It's 2nd and inches, and we're running it. As Aragon gets a couple good blocks, and he gets the first down. And Iverson Young in replacing the true freshman. They send the blitz, and we have a tight end right there. Getting not the first down yet. 3rd and inches, and this is a huge, crucial play that we cannot get in on, and that's a timeout taken by UTEP. And with 2.5 minutes remaining in this game, UTEP takes the ball back with a chance to score. As what's the play call here? We're sending the blitz on them. They pass it out to a receiver who's wide open, and he gets the first down at the 40. And 1st and 10 with 2 minutes. Let's see what they do. As he passes it to a wide open receiver who's trying to get the first down, but he's taken down. 2nd and 4. And here we go. Skipping the 2-minute warning, they pass it off to a receiver quickly, and they're at the 32. And they hit the 36-yard line with below 2 minutes remaining. They pass it off to a receiver quickly, and he is tackled. And they still have a chance to win this game, so we have to buckle down on defense and play a great game as he gets a pass out, and that's 1st and goal. Insane pass. 1:36 remaining. And we have to get the stop. We do, and it's 2nd and goal. And they hurry it up with 1:24 remaining, and they're deciding to pass it on this play. We're sending pressure, and it's one-on-one. They throw it to a receiver, and it's incomplete. And 3rd and goal, and they have to score. They send a receiver in motion. What's the play call here, UTEP? As there's 1:18 remaining. They try to throw it out, but bam, Booker is there for the sack. And it's 4th and goal with 1 minute remaining. We can get the stop here if we just believe. And they throw it to a receiver, and it's a catch. But that might be a penalty, as it was illegal touching. And that is game. What a turn of events, as they got the touchdown, but he was out of bounds already. As we throw it to Boyd, who breaks out. And oh my gosh, he might beat everyone deep, as he will. And we are just going to shove it in their face as we score a touchdown, ending the game. Let's go, fellas. That is insane. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to kneel it out. But hey, we need those passing touchdowns. We rub it in their face, not showing any respect. That's a touchdown. And after that score, man, UTEP's a little mad. The sidelines got into it. But hey, Coach Buddy said no mercy, as we are looking to win every game we can. And they break off for a touchdown of their own, saying, hey, we can do just what you do. Oh my gosh, what a game as they score. And they're going to kick. Last 2 plays as we come back and win the game, making us 8-0, and we are dominating. Coach Buddy Sampson's ecstatic with how we won that game, man. We are studs, and Edward Riddick with 5 touchdowns on the game is just having an insane season. Let's go, as Missouri State is balling, and we win it for the boys back home. I know UTEP's coach is mad, but hey, this is our season, and we need to show it. We dominated that game, making it a comeback. Let's go and hop into the stats, boys. And as you see, man, we were down 17-7 in the 3rd quarter, and we come back and score 21 points in the 4th, winning this game. And they got a last-second touchdown because they just were angry that, hey, I can't believe we just ran it down their throats. They're going to go ahead and pass it on us. But Edward Riddick got 7 incompletions, 22 completions, 308 yards, 4 passing touchdowns with 1 interception. And that's 50 yards on the ground for Marquez Aragon, the true freshman. Edward Riddick with 22. Iverson Young with 37. And then Josh Jordan 1 rush for 13 yards. And here we go. The receiving was just crazy, as Sean Reese has been stepping it up. The senior speedster has 2 touchdowns this year. Rashawn Boyd with 1, and then Jerron Ashburn with another. Blocking, we only gave up 1 sack, and that was Tobias Raymond. And the defense, Navon Barrett leading with 13 total tackles, 3 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. 12 tackles for Antonio Smith, 10 tackles for Dash Bauman. Man, this was a game, as the only person who got a sack other than Navon Barrett was Sam Bam Booker. Let's go and hop into the next week. And we hop into the next week and we get Alex Isidora from Katy, Texas, man. That's another commitment. Let's go. We're excited about that. And gentlemen, we are ranked for the first time in Missouri State history, as we are 8-0 facing FIU, who's 3-1 in conference play, man. This is going to be a tough task, as they have been balling out this year as well, going 6-2, 3-1 in conference play, man. Let's go ahead and end this episode, as we have just gotten another win. I don't know what's going on in Missouri State's water, but we are balling out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got to the end of the episode, you obviously enjoy it, man. Come on. Don't forget to read y'all's Bibles either. Sniper Eeks, I'm out. Peace.